Mandy,
Yep.
good job.
Mandy's duties. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Awesome. So last time we played this little game, we had a few things happen. You guys kind of started off where you left off back in the Wrecking Oasis, meeting with different people, kind of doing some different downtime things after you talked with Java about the building of your house. Some of you went and accomplished some of your, long needed errands, making some items for other players in the party like Silex did, purchasing different things that may benefit you guys later, like Cree did, and the sisters both kind of went shopping a little bit. Benjamin made a little bit more Dark Knight approach. Vengeance is his name. And his mirrored blade was fed well in the last week. Zinro started his own church. He started getting people back involved in the Gospel of Mercule, which was awesome. And we can't forget that Vitra has perfected the art of flying a broomstick.
Yes.
Cowabunga style, I think is how we described it. So everyone kind of was doing their own thing during this downtime. Sage, again, had wanted to contact her prospective god, Olmo of the sea. So Sage went out and started flying over the ocean, dove down into the ocean, and prospect up this lord of the seas. At first, she was not able to find anything, did not have any of that same magical or spiritual connection like she had before, until she started feeling this tugging, this tether between her and something down low. So she sank and swam low, saw this orb. And as we've learned many times in this game, if you touch something, you get exactly what you expected to happen. And Sage went unconscious. Sage went unconscious, essentially instantly died. However, the party, in noticing her absence, found her, brought her back to Mercule's temple in the center of town of Wrecking Oasis, where Zinro, accompanied by Silex and Rain, all created a commune resurrection spell, and successfully brought back Sage. In doing so, a pact was made between Mercule and Silex, which we'll come back to. But Sage is back. However, while in the space between the land of the living and the dead, you were communicated by Olmo specifically. And I think they just got the table. That's why I was like pushing forward the whole thing. During your communications with Olmo, he enlightened you on what it means to be his loyal follower, his one follower. And that required full sacrifice to him. And so you lost your memories of your childhood, of your family, of your sister, your father, your stepmother, your real mother. What's left behind is the innate trust and love for Olmo. But your first mission was to meet these fine group of travelers back in Fintheon and Findlewin at the sanctuary. And you did. And now you're here. But that's not where the game ended. Your house was complete, so you went with Java to the selected spot on the cliff's edge, the kind of exit of the trees, and you guys completed your house, did your MTV Cribs episode where you got to kind of talk about your different things. And at the end of everyone describing their rooms, Java had an alarmed response reflected on his face because he just got a message in his head stating that the war has ended. And Java disappeared. He did say he was going back to the Oasis to warn his family, but and you guys, if I remember right, are still at your house. So here's where we'll leave off. I'll be playing Zinro for any important things, but essentially he's just following along with you guys.
You also need to come to the same time.
So what would you like to do?
Actually, I have quite a few things I like to do. I was thinking about just.
He's ready.
I can't.
Here's the list.
Well, feel free to take the reins.
So I want to talk to Zinro. He's not here.
Okay.
Well, I want to ask how he worked his temple. Like, you have to press like something or touch something. In order to like
His
activate
temple or his room?
His room.
His room is just a veil. It's just a.
No, I meant in his room, his temple for his father. Like, did he touch like a column or something to enact like that scene?
The scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, he essentially imbued a memory into that.
Okay.
Any of you can do the same.
It doesn't matter what column we touch. Just
Hmm.
okay. That's all I really wanted to know from him.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to take Sage in there. So obviously, I have to find her first. I also want to look for a book on, like, or any books on Luna. I don't know if I can just go in my room and think it and it'll appear, or if I have to go to like the library.
Book filled with knowledge.
Yeah, like, I don't know how this works. Or I have to go to like our library maybe was, or if I have to go somewhere else. And then I wanted to go to like the forest and send a message to my dad.
What are you looking for in the book with Luna?
I want to go and decipher the lullaby that she's been singing me, and maybe find a way to kind of bring Sage's memories back if it's possible. Or just kind of like an inkling, like I remember this, but I don't remember all of it, or just like something, some familiarity for like childhood.
Okay.
That's how I'm looking for.
Yes, I mean, you look through the books and there's definitely literature on Luna and her communication with her followers.
Yeah.
It's usually melodic in some way. She harvests melody in that way, like she is music in her communication with you. So what?
She tried to lay down and she hit her head.
Listen, she wouldn't survive in the Arctic. But yeah, you do notice that there's scripture and writing about how Luna communicates with others, most of which seems to be through some sort of song.
Okay.
There's not any specific, how to get my sister's memory back through the light of Luna. But there's definitely information. Yeah, there's information about like how she's communicated, and and it is well described, and it sounds very similar to what you've experienced.
Okay.
And then, what would you like to say to your father?
Just saying, I feel like we should probably just kill her again and then bring her back. Hope for the
Then
best.
she won't remember you.
Yeah, then I won't remember anybody.
You don't remember you. She'll remember you.
Yeah, from.
It's flipped.
From 4, right?
don't
Oh,
know
I
if she
guess I
had
would,
her
no,
ass.
I would remember you guys still.
Yeah,
It's-
you
Yeah,
don't
right.
You would just be like, oh, forgot real quick, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
just, you have blacked out for like a day. Yeah.
Okay, so I would probably say, because I'm talking to the trees and they're not very bright.
Oh, you're right, Teresa.
Well, instead of what I want to say in the forest.
Mhm.
I'll probably say, Dad, Luna spoke to me again. Sage is in trouble. Help.
So you're using speak to trees?
Yes, I
Okay.
have that necklace that you gave me.
Mhm. So he's the tree starts to animate, and a face kind of forms in the bark. It says, "I'm not your dad. I'm tree."
Useless form of communication.
It's all communication.
I know. I've got a call.
She's got a phone in her room, I've got a phone in my
Yeah,
room.
well, I don't really think she wants to go in her room.
True, it's fair, true.
So I gotta use what I have. Okay, Tree, can you please help me? I need to send a message.
Yes.
Can you send a message to the tree? Salvatore, I think that's the name. Can you send Dad? Oh, Dad, I need help. Sage is in trouble.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that all? Is that all you need?
I need one more message sent.
Oh,
Just one more. It's very short. It just said, Luna spoke to me.
who am I sending this to?
To the tree Salvatore.
It's done.
Thank you so much. Any response?
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll give
It
it.
takes time for trees to speak.
Thank you. So do I need to come back to you, or should I wait a minute or two?
You see his like eyes made of, bark, right?
Yeah.
Kind of look down at his roots. I don't think I can come to you.
Oh, you're sarcastic tree, are you?
No.
I mean, I have it for like what, 10 minutes, I think. Should I just wait and say that?
Oh, you're talking to Shane. I was like, what do you have for 10
Yeah.
minutes?
I think it's
That's right. Sit there and meditate for 10 minutes, huh?
yeah, I'll just kind of sit and wait and see the response. I'm not sure how long it takes.
You don't get a response.
Okay, that's great. No response. Bow my head, defeat, walk back to my room. Sad like.
Dude, why are you powdering?
Like over exaggerating sadness to like get attention from people like
Every single time she walks by someone on the other side.
that's great. All right.
Out in the corner.
I do want to bring you to the room. So I'm gonna go find Sage.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sage,
look-
where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
I was in my room.
That's what I figured, so I'm knock on your door.
Knock on my door. So hold on, I just want to be clear. So you guys you got the news about the war ending, and then everyone's just like, all right, and then go to your room.
I was not doing that. I was gonna let her do her thing.
Like I was curious, like what were you doing in that moment? But I mean, you can still talk and ask Sage. I was curious, like what you guys were gonna do
I
in
mean, we
response
probably
to
need to
that.
do some planning, but we can.
Yeah, we can
finish
definitely do
this.
planning. I just had this in my mind. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, definitely do it. I was just
We
curious.
can do this first. And
Yeah, I
then
was just curious if everyone kind of went their separate
I'll
ways,
separate.
or maybe you guys said,
I figure we go to the war room.
I was
yeah.
gonna say we probably go to the library and talk it out. But if we had that table room, right? Or did you
Yeah,
do
we
it?
can, if y'all are doing this while we're doing that, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna let y'all finish that and then we'll
Yeah.
discuss the timeline, because I'm not sure what's happening at what time.
Yeah.
So, y'all
So
can
y'all
finish
can
this
do
real quick,
this and then
Yes.
we'll,
and
yeah,
then we'll go to the war.
perfect.
Okay.
We'll just assume we're unpacking or something,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I find Sage, I knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, do you wanna come with me for a minute? I wanna show you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you upstairs to Zenon's room, go to the flat, go in the tunnel, not tunnel, the temple. Put my hand on the column and I'm just gonna show a memory from our childhood. Say I was playing in the forest, my mom cooking dinner. We're happy. Right, when we're younger, like maybe kids or something. We're just playing in the forest with other druids, other kids. There's
Oh, do you have another sister?
really understand why you're showing me this.
This is our childhood. I know you don't remember it, but this is us. This is our dad. This is my mom. This is us as children playing in the forest where we grew up. I know you may not believe me, but
It's not that I don't believe you, Rain. I can look at this and I don't feel anything. It doesn't mean I don't care about you. It doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you just as much as I love everybody else in the group, but I don't feel anything looking at this. I don't know these people. I don't know that girl. I'm
but
sorry.
she existed. So if you want to come in here and look at it, go for it. But if not, it's okay. I just wanted to show you something from our childhood because you're my sister. And I know you don't remember that, but I can't not. I cannot let go. I can't just look at our childhood and think, oh, that's this girl that I'm with. You know, like we grew up together. We were so close.
Louder.
Yes.
We were so close. Like you would do anything for me. You were my big sister. Sorry, you are my big sister. You protected me. And that's my turn to protect you. That's right. If you don't remember, maybe your bond can come back. Maybe we can come closer again.
I hope so, and I expect to. I think that's gonna have to be done as we go because we've gotta, I think we have bigger things to focus
Sound
on.
the alarm bells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we have bigger things to focus on now. I appreciate you showing this to me. Maybe we can figure something out, but I don't think that needs to take precedence now. We need to focus on other things. And I understand that it's hard. And again, this doesn't mean that I don't care about you. I do, and I believe you.
Sort of.
This doesn't change where we are right now.
Man, Rain, your sister's a dude.
I guess that.
So-
If you wanna look at it, let's
Yeah,
go find the others
yeah.
and
Yeah, we do.
talk about this war ending. 'Cause
I'll pat her shoulder and then we'll walk out. So I guess we'll head to wherever.
Yeah, we'll
wherever
head
we
to-
go.
So I'm gonna kind of, we have like an intercom system, right, Shane? Or is it like, if I've spoken to a thing, can everybody in the house hear me, or is it?
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of say, grab your packs, grab your munitions, let's meet in the war room. We gotta move. So while y'all were doing that, like I was filling my bag with bullets and my belts and like getting all my guns and stuff, locking up the vault and the forge and taking the dragon glass with me and stuff. So I don't know what everyone else is doing, but just getting packed.
Yeah.
Doing the
Pack
same.
my stuff
I'm in the
Yeah.
war room already.
I mean, I really
Ready
didn't
to
have
go.
time to unpack, so we're good.
So I don't know what the war room looks like. Is it like a spinning globe kind of thing, or is it like a sand thing, big table?
Sorry, give me 1 second. My camera just stopped working.
I kind of want to like that table, like I can spike it and it'll globe spin to the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
Cool.
goodness,
You can make it probably anything that we want.
yeah.
I think there's a big table in the middle, if I remember correctly. I think he had sent us like a general picture of what it was like, the layout was like, and there was a big long table.
I like the idea of it being like Dragon Age style.
I think a little war,
Yeah.
a big like
Mm-hmm.
casino scraper. Our forces have moved east, guys. Well, I mean, this will talk.
What do we want to do? What's the?
Yeah, like the best thing we can do is to check to see how bad the war is, and we are in Cretan territory. If Crete is lost, how badly have they lost? Have they lost Athena? Have they lost Benovia? And how bad is this bad, or is it just like they successfully defended Pendleton? You know, what's the?
Is there anybody you can reach out to at all?
I don't have sending. That's a major issue.
I have that contraption that I had built. in my
Oh,
room, so.
Yeah, and I can reach
Oh,
out.
doesn't mean you can do that temperature.
So.
I can reach out to
They use
father.
spine as well.
I'm not gonna answer me, but I could try.
if you'd like, and if there is somebody that you can reach out to,
Yeah.
that'll get us.
I
some
can reach out
direction.
to a few people.
Okay,
See
so I'm
how.
gonna roll for, I've got 2 sending spells on mine today, so.
I'll roll mine
Okay.
as well. I have 3,
Okay.
so I'll have 5 total.
There's no harm in, yeah, trying to reach out to your father and your mother.
They're still alive. 'Cause that's